Law is shifting, and the old map doesn't work anymore. This is Legal Pirates, a podcast for founders, operators, and personal injury leaders who don't wait for permission to lead change. We are category designers and collaboration friendly. Each episode explores the moves reshaping how law is built, delivered, and trusted. One question guides every conversation. What map are you using now that the old one no longer works? Let's navigate the shift. Hey guys, back at the Legal Pirates podcast. I have with me today a very special guest, Jason Muloongo.
You said you wouldn't butcher it.
Muloongo.
Perfect.
All right, good.
My man.
So we're on the same team. He's part of LawShift. He's our AEO expert, but we've obviously recently just joined forces.
Yeah.
I met him at a conference only about a couple of months ago. And once I saw what he was doing with AI visibility and AEO, I said I had to sign this guy up and bring him on board. So he's been making it a lot easier for me because I said, no, he's the expert. Go talk to him about AI visibility and everything AI visibility to make sure that you recommend it in chat. So long-winded introduction, but before
Fantastic.
You left, I had to have you on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on.
I appreciate it. Great to be here. And what you're doing is like Alexander the Great, but Nick the Great.
Oh, wow.
For AEO. I think you're
great.
really pioneering something great. The way that you're framing it for people in the marketplace to actually understand why it can take them to the next place.
Yeah.
And then I'm just here to deliver.
My man. Yeah, thank you very much for those kind words, of course. But yeah, we've been working. I think we've been working great together.
Yeah,
I think we have a nice little process going on.
Exactly.
We've already had some results for early clients within a matter of like a week.
Exactly.
Which is crazy.
It is. And this is our first conference together. So obviously learning and taking in a lot at the same time, hearing good feedback from people. I haven't heard any bad feedback. How about you?
No, so far, no. But there's been different types of people. Like some have a lot of technical questions, of course.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But no, like real bad feedback. I'm just taking it as like a learning experience there. But okay. I'm glad that I have you on because I've never really done this before. Okay. And we're partners.
Yes, that's true.
So I never really got to know like more about you on the personal side of things. So I'd like to know like, first of all, where you're from and like, how did you get here today? Like,
it's a great
maybe
question.
It's a quick timeline.
Yeah, sure. So
since you got to catch up.
I know I got a flight. Okay. I was born in Zambia, actually. Okay, so it's 2 countries like north of South Africa. So where the most beautiful waterfalls are in the world, Victoria Falls. I moved with my dad and my family to South Africa. He was working with World Vision. So we moved around a lot and I ended up in South Africa from the age like 4 or 5. So I grew up there pretty much. So I feel South African more than anything. I speak Afrikaans, I speak some Zulu, some, like some of the local languages there.
I didn't know that about you.
So now since then I was building a company over there in South Africa until one day I got an invitation to go to Toronto to present what I was doing for my company. And back in 2012, and we won an award, actually. It was quite interesting. It was a UNESCO award. And so that made us think with my friends, like, hey, wait a second, maybe we're doing something great here, rather than just having fun. And so that education company went on to be acquired 3 years later. And so I moved across to Toronto, and I was working and living in Toronto. And I've been there, now it's actually 10 years. Since the 2016. So this is 10 years, a decade.
Oh, wow.
Toronto. Yeah.
Almost a decade.
Yeah.
Awesome. What a story. So, other than coming over to Toronto, did you say why you came over to Toronto? I know that, you won an award once you got there and all that.
Exactly.
But,
so it was,
what caused the move?
So it was this same company. It started getting a lot more traction on the African continent. And then there was a private equity firm in Toronto that wanted to actually expand one of their businesses out globally, and to get an African footprint was one of the greatest ways to do it was to acquire. So they acquired my company and I moved across to Toronto, and then so we're working together for a year and a half. I got fired from my own company.
Oh my God.
I know, like
you told me a little bit about yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a real learning curve and a real turning point for me. The tech community though in Toronto, shout out to tech community there, has been very strong, and that's what kept me there. I wasn't sure like whether I'd go back or whatever, but I stayed there. built some ventures with a couple of people, decided to teach in Toronto, and I really enjoyed it. I got the itch, and I was like, let me get back into it again. Yeah.
What did you teach?
So I was teaching like startup, go-to-market stuff, how to get going, that sort of stuff. So I started specializing in marketing. Then a couple of friends, with dental offices were like, hey, I'm getting rid of like my marketing firm. Can you do some of the like website stuff? I'm like, not really. They're like, come on, please. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it. So I started doing that. And that's where I started getting into agency. Started making sites for dental, and then pretty much grew from there. And it was actually just maybe a year and a bit ago, I saw that there was saturation in the marketplace for dental, for SEO, for a lot of those things. And I was like, I need to solve this problem. So I went out to Austin, Texas, and I met with a man by the name Manik Ban. And he introduced me to the methodology that is shaping AI, SEO, AEO for the next decade. So since
I met Manik at a conference, SEO Rockstars back in 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
And he was the best speaker there.
Absolutely.
The best presenter and persuader, but also had the best information. His story was incredible. And just his attention to detail with like the search and what happens.
That's right.
So he created the tool Search Atlas, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he showed it off, but he wasn't really like there to sell anything. He was a very nice guy, but you can tell that he knew his stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a professor at heart, loves to teach and help people understand like the fundamentals and then solve your problem. And then he's a builder too. So that's also why he loves building these core products and helping shape the future.
Well, that seems also important to you.
That's very important to me. So that resonated with me. And from there, I was like, let me bring that sort of mindset and attitude to the business, the work I do.
Right.
And I was so fortunate to be invited to collab. Thanks to Charles as well. Charles, shout out to them. And so that's how we met. So focusing on my unique ability got me to meet you, focusing on your unique ability. We put it together.
That's right.
And magic.
Yeah, I mean, collaboration has along with category design, collaboration has changed my life.
Absolutely.
I mean, we couldn't have put on an event with 10 days notice if it was not for collaboration. And the way that we put it on with the podcast and the rebrands.
That's right.
With all the branding and the materials and stuff like that.
And the pricing, Bill. Thank you.
Bill, the collaboration with Bill, Bill Wilson for pricing, Pace Pricing, and also Lydia Flocchini, who's been in the legal tech world for a long time. But collaboration is just an absolute game changer. And I have to mention Kellen Bachman. He deals with all of our clients for the last probably better part of a decade, maybe 8 years, something like that. So he's, I have to mention Kellen.
I love it.
But, anyway, back to you. Just kind of wrap things up or whatever. But when I first met you and we were talking about AEO, what stuck with me was when I first learned SEO, it was with AI. So I was kind of like, I never learned the bad ways of SEO or the old way.
Right.
I was like born and raised in the AI world of recommendations and answers and being higher up in those, not in Google.
No.
As much.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's 100%. So that really started, you're really good. So that was something that for me made it easier to kind of like be in this world and move and understand like how stuff works, because the old way was not my way. I was in the new way, and I was fortunate enough to meet a rock star team as well, Sebastian Ranker Studio, and they've been able to help implement what I've been visioning to the T and actually take it further than what I could have imagined. So you met the team.
Well, I mean,
So
I don't know if they like me or talking to me anymore because we had 80 audits or something like that, visibility audits to do for the people of this event, for the attendees, and we gave them we gave them 10 days notice. Was tight to begin with,
right?
And then
we had them redo it.
A couple days ago,
redo everything.
3 days ago, we said,
change the
this
format.
Is not right. There's not enough value in this, and I want to give them the most value in the conference. It's not about us, it's about them.
Oh my God!
So I mean, my heart is in the right place.
Yeah, it is.
But they got it done. So I
they appreciate you. Don't worry, they appreciate you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Jason, this has been fantastic.
It has been phenomenal.
Jason Muloongo.
Yeah.
Is that better?
You got it.
Yeah. It's not the easiest name. Dude. It's not the most. It's a very unique name. Thanks for listening to Legal Pirates. Remember, the old rules aren't coming back. Follow the show and keep charting your own course. We'll see you next time.